Okay, after that dramatic entrance, we're getting back onto our video schedule. Staying at the Harvest Host in Versailles, Kentucky, and spending an evening with some old high school friends was just the rest that I needed. I'd headed to Buc-ee's the next morning, and we start here as we head out from Buc-ee's and hit the road south. And at mile marker 15, southern Kentucky on I-75, we finally got stuck in one of these traffic jams. Don't know what's causing it, but something's got us. Dang it. We'll see how long this delays us. Luckily, that traffic jam didn't take us any more than maybe 3 or 4 minutes slow down our time, but we're back on the road and trucking. Probably hear in the background that's Border Hookups playing from my playlist. But I did take that opportunity to look up my next Harvest Host location and just kind of confirm everything was set. And so far on this adventure, I have really taken advantage of Harvest Host, first with Wildside Winery, then with Bradley's BBQ. And there will be upcoming videos for the Ingelheim Vineyards in northern Georgia, Cartersville Country Winery in South Carolina, and Cypress Bend Vineyards as well. I just can't say enough good things about Harvest Host and all the locations we've stayed at. Hasn't been a bad one yet. Getting back to this video, we made it into Tennessee and we made it to the Welcome Center.
Welcome to Tennessee.
And you know, pulling into these rest areas and welcome centers with a 60-foot long truck and trailer, it's kind of nice to see a nice end spot right here to pull right into. And I got to say, Tennessee does a good job with the welcome centers. They've got a lot of good information. Makes the stop more enjoyable when you can take a little bit of time and read up on some of the history from the area. Campbell County, Tennessee has some really riveting Civil War stories, and there's some details about some of the key battles that they had and the personal sacrifices and the lives that were lost during the war. And it was a nice rest, but it was time to hit the road. We were low on gas, so I needed to find a gas station. So on the road, I went up 1 or 2 exits and made an exit. I've been averaging about 11 to 11.5 miles to the gallon. This is the 4th stop for fuel on this trip. I am at Weigel's, and the gas is $3.01. I think I just paid $3.08 because I don't have the card. So, quick stop for lunch at a Weigel's gas station slash small truck stop, but nice big open parking lot for me to park Willie and Nilly and get a quick little bite to eat before I hit the road. When you're traveling solo, I have to be super careful and take the time to make sure I don't forget things. And of course, every time I come back, I always do a quick walkabout, make sure everything was in place and intact, and we were good and ready to go. And I made it to the Bradley's Pit Barbecue restaurant slash Harvest Host, and I was early.
Together or separate? Separate. Okay.
And I walked in and I placed my order. I got the daily barbecue special, which was really good. And went over, got my drink, and then went out to find a table, and they brought my food to me. Their menu has smoked pork and chicken and sliced brisket And they have an award for being East Tennessee's best barbecue. They had a good sized dining room. It looks like it holds 120 people or more. As a Harvest host, it's good to know they have room for semi trucks, buses, and of course, pretty much any size campers, trailers, fifth wheels, Class A's. And if you're ever in Sweetwater, Tennessee, which is just off of I-75 between Knoxville and Chattanooga, I highly recommend this place.
She said just run around.
Because my timing was off, I did stop and let them know that I went ahead and ate and I was going to head out early, but I wanted to make sure that they knew that I stopped. And I'm here because of Harvest Host, so I mean that's...
Okay,
so,
I'll go let Mr. Bradley know that you were here and you ate and you loved everything.
It was awesome. If I hit him, do we park out back or we park down?
Either or. We have an electric hookup out back if you need electric, and then if not, down on the side.
Okay, and is the ice cream place part of this too?
It is. So we have all the way to the next road.
Okay, so I can go down there and get ice cream?
Oh yeah, we would love for you to.
I'm going to do that too.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The staff here were all awesome. They worked super hard to please everybody. It was a fun dining experience. I highly recommend it. And oh yeah, the barbecue was to die for. So part of this Harvest Host, besides the Bradley's barbecue pit and grill, which I just had lunch and was awesome, they also have the business next door, which is tied in, same owners and the same Harvest Host, and it is called Bradley's Sweet Side, which is like kind of the ice cream shop side of this. So I'm gonna go check that out now too. This is our happy place.
There you go.
Cool. Thank you very much. Cool. Okay. I'm pretty sure this isn't on my diet, but it's really good. And this is a small. Highly recommend coming here. It is a Harvest Host, but even if you're just going by, it's between Chattanooga and Knoxville on I-70. It's not on I-75. It's about a mile off the road, so you kind of got to know where you're going. But it is on the Harvest Host list. Bradley's Barbecue. It's worth stopping. And just gonna turn around here. This is where you would be camping if we stayed here as a Harvest Host, which because I got here so early today, we just stopped in and ate. And so we hit the road, but we still had to have some place to spend the night. I just needed to push that stay off 2 to 3 more hours. So I made it to the Ingelheim Vineyards, located in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains in Elijah, Georgia. That's northern Georgia. And because this was a weekday overnight stay, they actually closed at 6 p.m. So I needed to step it up and make sure I was there by 5:15 or 5:30, so I had time to go in and check out the winery. We just entered Georgia. And I did arrive at my next Harvest Host on time and got in and got set up.
Like a bird on a tree.
But I am going to save the review for this Harvest Host until my next video.
I got time.
And maybe as a little teaser, I can say that to date, this is by far the most picturesque of any Harvest Host I've stayed at so far.
The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We travel willy-nilly style, and by that I mean in my F-250 truck that we call Willie, and an RV sports truck travel trailer we call Nilly.
use your iPhone to scan that QR code. It makes it real easy to subscribe to our channel, and it is free.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back.